And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. Well, I have done a lot of work here. I've got the rampart area around the bulk of the castle, and I just have to do the little areas that go up. So I started over here, and I got a little bit up there. And going around, trying to figure out, having the plan formulate in my head as I play here, try to figure out what we want to do. And I think I've come up with a plan, and so I've just started working on that. So I decided we're going to fill out the little towers here. So I have left them void because we want to put a layer of concrete, but each tower is going to have a staircase going down to the area around the fortified pillars. So that is one step, is digging down, but I need to put a little bit of concrete in there so I can put some staircases and a pillar to support the ceiling. All that kind of stuff has to be done as well. So I've been figuring out what I want to do with the keep, and I think what I'm going to do is dig out the little bit of dirt around all the way to the front, and then I'm going to leave the front sort of elevated like this, and that will give me the chance to do a floor up here, and then a staircase, and then like an exit, a door to exit out right there if it fits. It might not fit, but it'll be a close quarter anyway. So what I want to do is I want to double up on the flagstone that's down here, give myself a good base, and keep on developing this lovely keep that we're going to do. So obviously this is the ground level. This is where we're at, and I've been filling it in. I had to fill all this in and then take my weed cleaver at it once all the grass grew. So kind of a lengthy process there, but we got it done. Ooh, another bit of grass. Yeah, I took out, there's a little corner of clay right here that I took out, so I had to replace all of that. So we're going to have a little area of flagstone. I'm not sure how high I want to go with it. But over here, we are going to need a little bit of extra digging. So that is good there. And that is supported. No, it wasn't. I thought it was supported, but it wasn't. Thought I saw a rebar or a wood frame behind it, but apparently I was mistaken. Okay, so this sort of graceful move down to here, I think we'll start right here. And then, let's see, we're going to have that go up one. And then all of these. So one here, here, and here. Like that. And we're going to have some more over here. Now, how do I want to do this? Like that. I just want to get the outline laid out so I know what it looks like, and then that'll tell me how high I want to go with the flagstone, because I want at least one layer of flagstone up above here, and in order to get it to look right, it's gonna probably have to be flagstone all the way up to that level all the way around, and that way it'll have a layered effect. And above that, we can either go with the paving blocks or with brick. And I'm kind of leaning towards brick, although I'm not sure what my supply is at right now. Yeah, I only have 370 brick left, and I've got at least another 500 at home, but that would exhaust my bricks, and I would have to smelt more to even get any more. So okay, that is done. Noisy process. Okay, so my entryway is going to be right here, and it's going to be one of those big garage doors, and it's a 3 wide. So I'm going to put another layer of flagstone up here, just to frame that up. And then let's get that garage door in place. Where did I put it? There it is. Just like that. And I'd really like to upgrade that, but I don't have the resources to do that. And these are going to be little frame outs, so we gotta block those in. And then there'll be an arch going up above from there. So I'd like to at least frame the garage door with flagstone. And that'll be a nice contrast, because I'm going to have, where is it? Cobblestone. A frame on each side. And then we're going to have maybe one more. Do I have the ramps on me? I don't. Okay. One there, one there. How do I want to do that? I could do that, and then put the corners. Do I have the corners, the inside corner? I don't. Let's look at, we're going to need a little bit of wood and some, I've got all the materials. Inside corner, give me 2 of those. And let's see. I think that's it. One more. Right there. That gives me, that's not what I'm looking for. Or is it? No. It's so hard to tell. Right there. Okay. Do I have any concrete on me? I do. And I also, put the spikes all the way around. So I got some spike protection now all the way around, because I can't actually get and aim at them from inside anymore. So I have to rely on those spikes to take care of the random wandering zombies. And I need cobblestone. All right. So we are on a new version. We are on the 15.1, which came out here just recently. And so I had to put some work into getting all my files updated. So I'm not sure if I actually got them all yet. Who knows? Okay, I think that part is done. Now let's go over here and see what we have to do over here. So this is... Okay, so this needs to go. And this one needs to go. Just like that. And then all the way down to here. So one more. I'm feeling a little hump right there. Indeed, there was. Okay, that takes care of that side. Now this is getting kind of crazy here. Let's put these in so I know where my mark is. Okay, now we want to ramp it up a little bit. So I think these are going to be dug in. Like that, and then this one can be up a little higher. Just like that. All right, I got the main outline done. Let's look at that. I can't really see it too well on the overlay on the map, so that's unfortunate. But I should be able to build out more flagstone. I need some cobblestone. Flagstone. Okay. So I want to go up. It's going to be up to this level, but I don't know if I can reach all the way down there from one more higher. So I'm just going to go around the outside and fill in this block. You know, and all the details, all the little details that go into a build, I always do at the very end. Once I know the structure, once I know the design, and the layout is all finalized, that's when I go in and start adding details. So little arrow slits in the walls and other miscellaneous details, those will all get put in as the last step. Plus I want to bring a whole bunch of torches over here. I haven't been back to my house in a while. And it's almost day 56 horde. So that's another thing we got to pay attention to, is horde is coming in. Wow, this is a lot of flagstone. But this, I mean, it should be a prominent building. The keep is a prominent building, so it should kind of command the presence of the area. Now, as far as what we're going to do with the underground towers here, I think I'm just going to fill that in and leave it squared away, so it'll look like a normal, you know, basement squared off, and then the towers above ground will have maybe a staircase inside to go to the top. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do about the design yet. But I really don't want to mess with too many oddly shaped things. These towers are going to be a nightmare enough, so I don't want to get too crazy with it. There we go. That is the main foundation of the keep. Let's kind of go off in one direction here and take a look at what that looks like. Looking pretty good. Looking very medieval with the flagstone with the wood frames in there. It looks kind of like old scaffolding and stuff. So yeah, that definitely a prominent build. And I can build like a little stables on the back here for, you know, when somebody comes home on a horse and they come through the back door there. So there's still room for some outbuildings here and there. It's not by any means a fully featured castle, but we got lots of room back in here as well for different buildings. So like down there could be a area for guard training, and over here could be food storage, or I'm thinking food storage would probably be in the keep, as they would want to keep that safe. So we're going to want to... Do I want to put a little design on the front of this? I don't know yet. I'm not going to fill that in quite yet. So yeah, inside here, this is going to be more or less squared off. So I've got to take out all my frames here. Those are all gone. Those got a couple left. There we go. Now we have a nice area to build with, which is great because that's just what we need. Okay, last bit is going to be taking the rest of these weeds down. Trying not to do too much damage to my blocks. So yeah, I've come quite a long ways from starting this project to now. We are now on the sort of the home stretch. I've got to fill in a little bit of the towers, get those rounded off and built, and get the rampart area up. Yeah, I did do some research after recording the last episode on terminology, and those little square blocks thing. I from what I discovered, they're called battlements, and the area behind them, the little walkway behind them, those are called the ramparts. So that's what I came up with in my research. So that's why I named the previous episodes the way I did. So I'm going to want to get rid of this top layer of soil here and really start figuring out what I want to do about the inside. But I think I'm going to do the towers next, just to get those done and started at least. And I need to head home and grab another set of resources because we are pretty low on like stuff like concrete. And I'm gonna need a bunch of concrete and some rebar frames. Yeah, see, I don't have any rebar. I have like 30 rebar frames left, and that's not nearly enough for what I need. So, wow, only 23 grassy ground left. I crafted like 900 of those. That's a lot of grassy ground. All right. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.